So today we're going to service a generator that is the older style generator that's on our coaches up through unit 1040, which is Wisdom. Your tools are located in the bay right next to the generator. We've got a 21 millimeter wrench for the drain plug, and we have our oil filter pliers. We have a funnel. This funnel is very dirty. If you're going to use this funnel, please clean the funnel with brake clean before you were to use it. So we want to break the drain plug free. Let it drain almost all of it out, and then we can finish pulling it out to make sure we get all of the oil out of it. So this drain plug has a hole in it so you can drain it without pulling the entire plug. Make sure if you do pull the whole plug that you retain the copper washer that is on the drain plug. All right, once it's drained, you want to reinstall your plug. When you tighten this, you don't have to go real tight with it. You'll strip it out. You just want it good and snug. If you go too tight, you'll strip out the drain pan. Always wipe the drain pan off, the plug off. That way you'll know if it is leaking. Once that's drained, then you want to change your oil filter. You can use your air filter box. Just set your clean filter off to the side. You can use your air filter box to go up and underneath here for a drain so you don't make a mess. And get your filter pliers, break your filter loose. Let that run out. New filter. You can always use a little bit of the old oil and just lubricate the seal. Always make sure your seal comes off of your filter, off of the filter housing. That seal was still stuck to the filter housing. Always clean the filter housing up. On the filter, this tells you how tight to tighten your filter. Never put a filter wrench on your spin-on filters. This filter says once it makes contact with the seal, one full turn and it's tight. So never put tools on here. Do it by hand. So spin that on till it touched. So now I'm going to go one full turn from where this says Donaldson. I'm going to see Donaldson up top again. And there it is. And that filter's tight. Once you've got that done, then we're going to add the oil. 8 quarts of oil in the older generators. So this service is performed at 150 hours where you just do the oil and the oil filter. Now we're going to do a full service on this generator, so we're also going to change the fuel filter and the engine air filter. So to change the fuel filter, we're just going to spin this filter off. Always wipe the mating surfaces off. Whenever you change your fuel filter, prime your fuel filter. If you have diesel, use diesel only. You want to pour in the outside holes of the filter, never pour in the center. If you pour in the center, you're running unfiltered fuel straight into your engine. So always pour through the outer holes. That filters the fuel. Okay, filter's full. A little bit of used oil to lubricate your seal. And you're going to spin your filter back on. This one says once it touches, go 3/4 of a turn. So I'm going to go 3/4 of a turn. Okay, filter's tight. You can always wipe the filters down. So then we're going to change the engine air filter. This is your air filter box. This filter housing, there's only 2 clasps that hold this cover on. So you're going to remove the cover. Remove the old engine air filter. Install the new engine air filter. See the difference? You have to make sure you get it pushed all the way up in there where it seats. Your filter cover says top, so make sure that's always at the top. So you're gonna get your filter cover back on. Once you've done that, we want to verify our oil level. Oil level is good. You pull the dipstick, verify you've got oil on your dipstick. Once you've serviced it, we need to start the generator. Let it run for a minute. On the older generators, we have a bleeder screw right here. So when after you've serviced it, you need to bleed the air out of the system. Open that bleeder screw up. Then you can let your generator start. Once it fires up and starts, close your bleeder screw. Let your generator run for a minute, but you always get your hours from the hour meter at the box. This one is 4741. So now that I have my hours, I'm going to put the date. Seven, 9. The hours, 48:41, and my initials. Do that on every filter you change that day. Make sure you're logging this in Fleetio. On your generator service form, please make sure you're marking which service you're doing, which filters you're changing. If you're changing just the oil, mark that you're changing just the oil. If you're doing a full service, you're going to change the oil, the air, and the fuel. So please mark on that form that you're changing all 3 so I can record it into the maintenance software correctly. Once you're done servicing it, we're going to get the binder out of the bus and we're going to record it in the binder. Okay, so you're going to get your binder. You're going to go back to the generator service page. You're going to do the date, which is 7/9. The hours, 48:41. And we're going to mark all 3 boxes of filters changed because we changed the oil, the air, and the fuel. And you're going to sign it. If you just changed the oil, you would just mark the oil box. This is your records to help you keep up with it, but it also helps us if the service form is not filled out correctly in Fleetio. And then lastly, once you've ran your generator for a couple minutes and you've let it set, always double check your oil level. Pull the dipstick, wipe it off. Pull it again and see that the oil level is right at the full mark, so it's perfect. And that's it.